What's up, everyone? It's your boy M3 from Knowledge and Relationships. And I want to continue from my live stream about why women don't like each other. And I did explain a little bit about here's why, but due to time constraints, I felt like I wasn't able to really go deeper and to explain more about it. So I want to just start off, just to get to the point. I did mention two things. One, I mentioned that two reasons why they don't like each other was based on competition and men. But I wanted to elaborate a little bit more when I said about with men because I don't want guys to start thinking like, oh, like yeah, Mario, like you're right. Yeah, M3, like I got women fighting over me, and it is for men. Blah blah blah. No, no, no. They fight over men. Men is kind of like the one of the biggest reasons why they fight, but the main root issue is based on their ego. See, they're not really fighting for us. They're not really fighting for you guys. They're fighting for their ego. And so their ego drives them into this competitive state, which that's why I brought up men and competition. It's because a woman pretty much carries a load of insecurities as is. So when they see like another woman who's looking better than them, of course they're going to hate. Of course they will feel threatened. Or even if the woman doesn't really look better than them, if that woman gets more attention from other guys than they're getting attention from them, then they're considered as a high threat. And I just wanted to keep it simple on that point. So I had someone in the comments, and I would never air that person out or try to be politically correct. But this person had mentioned and said, well, I never lost a friendship over a man. And of course, I personally know this person. So like I said, I'm not going to air this person out on the public like this. But in my mindset, I was like, I remember a story that what you told me about your friendship with you and another person and how you guys felt out. But like I said, this is not a place for me to bring up a person's story, like I said before. So continue on, I sent my reply and I was like, I forgot what I said. Seriously, I forgot. But I think around the lines I said, yeah, that's what they all say. And then that same woman replied again and said that me and my buddy DJ Eddie King, because we're not women, we don't know what women go through. Now, in a reply to that, I don't have to have your body parts. I don't have to carry your periods and all that. And thank goodness that we don't have to go through that. Thank goodness that we don't even have to care about going through that. But just because we're not women doesn't mean that we know about female nature. It's usually the same girls that say you don't know anything about us because we're not women will be the same girls that will say all men are dogs. And they will blatantly make it seem like it's a fact that they really know how men think and how men operate. And all we really want to do is to have sex. So for us, for men, and I want to clarify this, for the ones who really think that all men are dogs, that all men want to have sex, just like how we have the stigma of women that all women want to be in a relationship, men too also desire to be in a relationship. It just the only difference is I feel like because men has less options than women have, and we have to work more than a woman would have when it comes to relationships, then when I feel like when things, I feel like, well, for men, it seems like we tend to get a little more clingy, and we have this scarcity mindset of losing that person if that person falls out of love with us. For a woman could just, you know, discard a man at any time and be in a relationship with another man. You know, she ain't really have to pretty much worry about being in a long drought unless if she choose to be. And most of the time, women choose like to kind of stack up anyways. They prepare the lineup before they prepare the breakup. For men, most of the time, we fall in love with this one woman and everything is all good in our eyes. So we don't really think about, you know, choosing a broad of options. A lot of us, what I feel like that we lack in is the self-improvement aspect. Now, going back to the topic, because I don't want you guys thinking that I'm ranting, but, um, you know, men also compete as well, too. You know, it's not always just about, you know, with women, but, you know, when it comes to relationships, you know, men will try to shoot this shot as much as they can. But when you compare it to like a homie's aspect, when a homie has a woman and they break up with them, like I mentioned before in the video, we have this bro code. No matter how fine a woman is, we don't mess with that woman. Once our homie gets with that chick, what that chick belongs to him. And if they decide to break up, we don't mess with that. There's plenty of other women in this world that every man could go shoot their shot. Don't try to shoot your shot at your best friend's like woman or your brother, you know. Now I understand if it's somebody that you don't really know, or maybe acquaintances or a coworker or whoever, like someone that you really don't really care about, you know, you do wherever you want. But for people who's like family to you or is family to you, don't try to shoot your shot at their girl. That's the part that's not right. For women, women could be best friends for a very long time, for years, decades, whatever. But soon as they see that high value man that they want to go after, anything goes. They'll shoot their shot, the loyalty goes out through the window, and that's the difference that I wanted to explain between us and between them. Now, I'm not here to have you guys agree. You could disagree. This is like an open channel, anyways, for everybody to have their own say so and their piece to say. So, just to let you know. But, I mean, I'd be damned if I'm just going to sit back and not use my platform and not express my voice. You know, I'm just being transparent. You could say I'm wrong, or others could say I'm right. I don't care if it's right or it's wrong. It's my perspective. Sorry, it's my perception, and it's most guys' perception as well too. Though, like, comment, subscribe to my videos. Comment, you know, like let me know what you think. I'm not here to like, you know, start some controversy, but I'm just telling you guys like from a male's perspective. All right. Thank you everyone for watching. Peace.